We would have also taken deep water diving as well as an answer. And let's get to question 5.
I don't know about you, but that's probably the last sport I'll try to break a record in.
Breathless for 6 minutes, right?
Seriously.
And question 5, please.
Question 5, people. On July 23rd, 2 bombs exploded in Spain, injuring at least 13 people. The devices went off minutes apart in the resorts after a warning from the group ETA. ETA is an acronym for Euskadi Ta Eskatzuna, which means blank.
Fuma.
Basque.
What is it?
Basque separatist movement?
Yes, Basques. Which means Basque nation and liberty in their language. And of course, the Basques are demanding independence from Spain. And Princess, I'd like to encourage you to buzz in quickly. And let's get to the next question.
Okay, question 6 is about music. Last month, hundreds of fans paid their final respects to Celia Cruz during her funeral. Known as the queen of this.
Fuma.
Salsa.
Fuma, are you a big salsa dancer?
Yes. No. But my family's from Cuba. That's why
Oh, is that
I
right?
know that. Yeah.
And let's get to question 7 now.
Cubano. Okay, question number 7. Animal. A conservation team in Indonesia succeeded in fixing a radio collar on this animal, which is now being tracked. They say a radio collar has never before been fitted on this wild animal. Sumatran blanks are critically endangered with only 400 to 500 animals in the wild. What is this animal?
Think Sumatra, think this animal. Let's Fuma.
Tiger?
Yes. And let's have question 8, please.
Question 8 is about person. The president of Uganda said that this former military leader who is currently ill will be tried for the crimes he committed against the people of Uganda if he survives and tries to return from exile. His regime, which lasted from 1971 to 1979, was one of the bloodiest in African history. Who is this person?
Why don't we take a look at the hint? His regime, 71 to 79, Fuma.
Idi Amin?
Impressed with your partner?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I didn't even know who he was. I knew the name.
Glad you went with the name. And let's get to question 9.
Question 9 is about health. Scientists found that college students with this were apt to worsen their condition of this during examination periods.
Fuma.
Acne.
Yes. Or acne vulgaris, we would have taken as an answer. And we are at question 10.
Question 10 is about art. The Heritage Lottery Fund has decided to award £11.5 million to the National Gallery to help it bid to keep this painter's work in the UK. The Madonna and Child, also known as Madonna of the Pinks, has been loaned to the gallery since 1992. Who is this Italian Renaissance painter?
Fuma.
Da Vinci?
Princess.
Michelangelo?
Why don't we take a look at the hint? Fuma.
Raphael.
Let's get to question 11.
Question 11 is about report. A report released by the United Nations Development Program ranked this country first in the world in terms of its overall gender empowerment measure. In 1980, Vigdis...
Fuma.
Finland?
Princess.
Netherlands.
Why don't we finish the question?
Okay. Vigdis Finnbogadottir was elected president, becoming the world's first elected female head of state.
Princess.
Venezuela?
And Fuma, it's your chance to answer. He'll finish the question.
What is this island republic?
Iceland.
Fuma.
Iceland.
Yes. We took a trip around the world and, yes, finally ended up in Iceland.
That was a trip around the world.
Fuma, I'd like to remind you, please share your answer with us only after I've called out your team name. Okay? Let's have question 12.
Question 12 is about geography. Last month, At least 8 foreign climbers who went missing in this region in Peru have been found dead. Officials said the climbers were swept to their deaths by an avalanche. What is this huge South American mountain?
Fuma.
Andes.
And have 13, please.
Sure. 13 is about economy. In Korea, this can soon be sold and bought in banks. In economics, this standard is a monetary system wherein all forms of legal tender may be converted on demand into fixed quantities of this metal.
Fuma.
Gold.
And let's have question 14, please.
Question 14 is about technology. Cutting-edge science creates stain-free pants. Products that are derived from this technology may someday cure disease, slow the aging process, and eliminate pollution. This is the science of manipulating materials billionths of a meter wide. What is this?
It's been in the news a lot. And why don't we look at the hint? Remember, we're talking about something that's very small. Fuma.
Nanotechnology.
Yes. What a noble aim to have stain-free pants, right?
I need a lot of those. I'm a messy guy.
And we're at our last question.
All right.
15, please.
Our last question, number 15, is about fruit. The Blank Harvest is a contemporary Palestinian drama exploring the complex love triangle between two brothers and their childhood friend. It is set during the harvest time of this in a rural community, which is passionate about its land. This is a small oval, bitter-tasting fruit with a green or black pit. What is this?
Think Palestinian. Why don't we take a look at the hint? Fuma.
Olive.
Yes. And with that very strong ending, Fuma, you win and get to go on to the finals. Congratulations. Well, princes, it's good to see you're chivalrous to the end, shaking hands with your opponents. And I know there are supporters back home who are watching, so please share a word with them.
Oh, all right. Thanks for watching. I'll try hard to continue to be royalty.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. And now with that, we'll be back with Fuma after this.